Hey guys, how are you? This is the Mama Diva, and as you know, also, real mamas, you are chatting with the number one diva in Chicago. And you know what? Everybody was so I got such a good response um from the video that I did. I had did a short clip of a video for, actually it was for the Steve Harvey show. I was supposed to go on the Steve Harvey show, and they wanted me to ask Steve a question. And so my question was, Steve, should I mind my own business? And the reason I was asking that question, because every time we go out, you guys already know that I'm a mom. I'm a mother of 9. You know that I'm involved in a lot of stuff. I'm a PTA mom president for Longwood school, elementary school, and so I'm involved with kids every single day. And me having 9 of my own, which my oldest is 25 and my youngest is 6, I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't tolerate it. I'm not going to stand for it. I'll respect you. I expect you to give me that same respect. If you having a bad day, I suggest you go and cool off. If I'm having a bad day, I'm going to say, leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered right now, and then we could talk about the situation later. What I hate more than anything is when you're out in public and you're seeing this child curse out their parents, or you seeing this parent just belittle their child out in public. There's a time and place for everything. I think that the reason why our children are the way they are now, I'm pretty sure you heard about, all the fightings and the bullying and the shootings. Kids is shooting other kids, and they're bullying other kids, and now it's gonna be 100 times worse because we have, over 50 schools that's closing in Chicago. You got the schools are overcrowded as it is. Now they finna be jumbo packed, to the roof, because you're gonna have kids on top of kids, because these children got to be transferred over to another school, and they already have issues and things that they're going on and dealing with right now. So now you're gonna solve those problems by compounding what they already are going through. I just, can't see it. And when I'm out in public and I'm out shopping and I'm out doing whatever, and I see this happening, I put my 2 cents in. I'm not one to sit back. It's the same as if you saw a woman that had her babies with her and she was being robbed or carjacked. Are you gonna sit there on the side and you gonna just sit there and you gonna just watch and you're not gonna say anything? You won't even pick up your phone and make a phone call. You won't do anything because you say, well, that's not my problem. I have nothing to do with that. And parents does that the same way. They say, that's not my kid. I ain't got nothing to do with that, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But those are the same parents that'll say, if that little bitch was mad, I'll be fucking her up. So if you see that that's something that's going on, I think it's your duty, it's your job to stand up, to say something, to intervene in some type of way. You always hear that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes an entire community. I have not said this enough. It takes an entire community to support a parent, especially when there's a single parent. There's so much that's going on. It's unbelievable. And I'm not saying because you're married or you got a boyfriend or whatever that it's easy for you, because hell, people are married and got their man living with them and their asses are still single parents. So that's not the issue. The issue is, are you parenting your child the way you're supposed to be parenting them? Are you showing your kid the love, support, encouragement that you should be showing them? The answer to that is hell no. Half the kids that I spoke to, I could count 10 on my hand, and out of the 10, maybe 1 or 2 might say, yeah, my mom tells me she loves me every day. My dad, gives me a hug and everything. But the other 8, they don't know what love is. They don't know. They finding everything out in the streets. They're learning what they think their perception of love is, and then when they fuck up, you want to jump down their throat. You can't jump down their throat after the damage has already been done, when you saw it coming and didn't do anything about it in the first place. People had said to me, and I always speak about my own personal experiences, because if you didn't walk that walk, you can't talk the talk. And as I continue to say, I have 9 children. I have 5 boys and 4 girls. God bless and thankful, I could pat myself on the back that none of my daughters are pregnant. They have not ever been pregnant. They have not even thought about getting pregnant. And it wasn't because I'm saying that they're not doing whatever, because once a child is outside that house, honey, you don't know what the hell they're doing. But it's partly too because me as a mother took the precautions that I needed to take when I saw that they were developing, that they were going through those changes and everything else. And I said, my 18-year-old daughter, I said, hell no, she ain't finna have no babies at 18. She needs to finish school. She needs to graduate. She needs to do what she needs to do. So guess what I did? I went and got her some birth control. No, we ain't talking about no pills that you put in your mouth. We ain't talking about no condoms and all this and that, because guess what? When she goes out there and something happens, that's mama's baby. That's your baby. That's my baby. That's the system's baby. And we're not going to do that. So I told the doctor, you need to give her something. We're talking about something implanted. We need to get something where we don't have to worry about a pill. We don't have to worry about if she didn't use this condom or that condom. And I'm not saying don't use them, because even with birth control, there's other things that you can come down with. So you should always use condoms. Really, you should be abstaining from sex, period. But come on, be in the real world now. I saw on the doctors just the other day that they was talking about 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds going through puberty. That is ridiculous. What is going on? You got the food. Food is not the same as it used to be. They're steady changing shit. They taking stuff out. Every time you turn around, there's something different. Then you finding out what you thought was real meat wasn't real meat. It's just all kind of shit that's just compounding over and over and over again. And I think regardless of what, us as parents, it's time for us to take responsibility for our children and the things that they're going through. I saw somewhere, I don't know if it was on Facebook or what, where they were saying that they were going to start charging the parents when the kids are not going to school. Well, in a way, I kind of agree with that with some of them, and in a way I don't. Only because those parents that are involved in their children's lives, those parents that are trying to do the right thing, and when a child want to be sneaky, honey, they ass is going to be sneaky. And if you don't have the finances and means to stay home and make sure they're doing what they have to do, you got to get out there and work. You got to do what you have to do. And when you send your child off to school, you expect for them, that's where them to be. And if they decide to ditch today, ditch tomorrow, do whatever the hell it is you're going to do, you ain't going to find out later until a couple of days later, a few days later, until the school decides to call you and tell you they're missing. And these kids are smart now. They're calling, they're intercepting calls. It's just, so much going on. And I just think that it's a parent's duty for us to pay more attention to what our children are doing. If you as a parent don't know how to parent your child, don't know what to say to that unruly teenager, I think it's your duty to find out. I had my son at 18, and everything, when I didn't know something, I tried to pick up every book there is. I went on the internet. I just looked through all kinds of, I asked questions and things like that. And it wasn't because I want to be the perfect mother, but I wanted to be the best mom that I could be for my child. And I didn't get that. And when you don't get that, we always use that excuse where my mama didn't show me how to be a mother, so how the hell I'm supposed to know how to parent mine? Well, it's your job to learn and find out how to parent your children. If your mother didn't parent you right, why would you want to repeat that with your children? It's your job to get up off your ass, go read a book. Now you got internet, everything pops up, and find out what's going on or what you can do to be a better parent towards your child. I'm up all night, late at night. You got access to the computer. And now there are grades and everything is all on the computer. When you see some shit that's not right, I don't care if it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, send that teacher an email and say, what the hell is going on? If you see that child is going through some issues and everything else, it's your job. Take a fucking day off work and find out what the hell is going on, because we're losing our children. You know, we're you know, what's going on with our daughters is ridiculous. You know, what's going on with our sons is insane. It's up to you as a parent to parent your child in the best manner that you can do. And if you can't and you don't know how, it's your duty to ask someone. I'm not saying I'm the perfect parent in the world, because I'm not. I'm far from it. I went through my issues and my problems and things with my children as well. But I can thank God that whatever issue and whatever problem that we had, I found out the best way for us to take care of that problem and solve it. I can thank God that, you know, I have 9 children, 3 of which graduated out of high school with honors. College is not for everyone. I have 2 that went to college. My daughter, my second one, she's going to be graduating out of college this year. My third one's going to be going into college. My other children are, you know, honor roll students. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it's because I monitor what they do. Honey, when they ain't at home and I feel something is suspicious, I'm looking through rooms, I'm looking under beds, I'm looking in closets. I'm going to find out what it is that's going on with them if they're not telling me. And I think it's every parent's duty to find out, you know, what's going on. So back to the video that I had posted, and I was saying, you know, should I, you know, mind my own business and stay out of, and I was talking about what happened to me in Walmart. And it's this teenage girl. She could have been no more than about maybe 15, 16 years old. They was Hispanic. It doesn't matter, you know, if they was Hispanic, black, white, whatever. But, you know, a lot of these young girls, ladies, which know that their parents, you know, a lot of them, they come here and they can't speak English very well, and they try to take advantage of them. And she was literally taking advantage of her mom because her mom wouldn't buy her what she wanted to buy her. And even if she didn't or couldn't or whatever the case may be, Walmart is not the place for you to disrespect your mother. And everybody's standing around, store employees, you know, customers, everyone's standing around looking at each other like, you know, who gonna say something? Is you gonna say something? You know, is you gonna say something? And I stepped up and I said to her, sorry about that, I said to her, that is your mother. Don't you ever disrespect your mom like that. Your mother's the first person you see in the morning, probably the last person you see at night. It's going to be the first person to step up for you, take care of whatever needs to be taken care of, and going to be the last person to leave when everyone else has already been gone, and you're sitting here disrespecting her like she's nothing. And of course my husband's like, oh my God, you know, here we go, you know, because some of these kids will say, you know, who the hell are you, and curse you out and this. I was waiting, believe me, I was waiting for that to happen. We have to do our job, and it's our duty to stand up and let these young ones know that there's a time and place for everything. And no matter what it is that your parent has done to you or said to you or whatever it is, that's not a place a public forum like that is not a place to be, expressing all of that. Take that shit home. Talk to someone. Talk to the school council. Believe me, I am an advocate. I am an advocate for picking up the phone and calling the counselor. The school counselors, social workers, I should say, have more clout, I think, than the principals, because they can tell you where to go, who to talk to, what should you do, because they deal with this on a regular, every day. They're dealing with emotional disturbed children, parents that's going through issues. So social workers know where to go. If you go to the principal, what you think she's gonna say? Let me get back to you. We're gonna talk to our school social worker, and then we'll get back to you and see what we do. So cut out the middleman and do that yourself. There's always a place to go, and you're going to be seeing a lot of real mamas, talking about that. You're going to be seeing, Mama Diva. I'm a big advocate for family and children, getting the help and the support that they need, as well as parents. If you're a parent out there and you don't know what to do hey, contact Real Mama. Mama Diva will help you. I will let you. I am a mother of 9. My oldest is 25. My youngest is 6. Been through it all. Seen it all, heard it all. My son has a baby. I been through the baby mama drama. I had to go pick him up late at night because she threw his clothes out and all kind of stuff. So, I've been there. And if you walk that walk, then you can talk and let someone else know, what not to do and what to do. And I think that it's, all of our duty for all of us, to give, especially us moms and us parents, to encourage one another. And that's what Real Moms is going to be about. So, of course, this is one of my milder videos, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon and chatting with you soon and talking more and issues about our children, our relationships, and friends and families, and, just the whole realm of different issues and things. Thanks for having me, and thanks for watching Real Mama, and love you, God bless, and ta-ta for now.